Kyoto is located in the central part of Japan and the capital with a history of 1,000 years and abundance with traditional culture and beautiful nature. Although dyeing techniques had existed since the 8th century, it is said that the Yuzen technique of painting dye directly onto cloth was established by Miyazaki Yuzen, a popular fan painter living in Kyoto towards the end of the 17th century. He introduced his own style of painting as a way of rendering pattern, and this led to the birth of this hand-painted dyeing technique. A multicolored yuzen was used to apply painterly designs to kimono cloth and grew in importance from the middle of the 18th century as merchant culture flourished. Kyoto Yuzen dyeing reflects the beauty of 4 seasons on silk. It has attained a perfect beauty, and it's not only an art of handing down the traditional culture and skill to the next generation, but an art of bringing innovation to the existing technique. Sense of beauty, which is still cherished by the people of Kyoto, reminds us of true beauty and mindset of Japan. The patterns of Kyoto Yuzen dyeing are taken from elegant scenes, plants, and flowers in Kyoto. It's truly a complete art created by graceful nature of Kyoto. Sensho, the master craftsman, has played a significant role in the history of Kyoto Yuzen dyeing. We plan the patterns of the whole kimono and design the entire process of making it. Kyoto Yuzen dyeing is a work of art created by rivers of Kyoto. Kimono starch was washed off in the pure running water of the Horikawa, Kamo, and Katsura rivers in Kyoto. There used to be many workshops along these rivers. Now let us show you the process of making Kyoto Yuzen dyeing, an art of various high techniques. Planning and rough drawing. Referring to various materials, the designers plan the patterns of the whole kimono. Disposition of patterns and balance of colors are especially important, so they are carefully planned. White silk is based on kimono or haori, Japanese traditional overcoat. On the basted kimono and haori, patterns are roughly drawn with special ink extracted from a blue flower called Camelina caminus. Starch contouring. To create a delicate line, the pattern is traced over with starch from a pointed tube placed on the contours. The thread-like starch on the cloth keeps those areas white. The cloth is stretched on the hook nails and adhesive is applied to the end of the rectangles using a tube. of colors. Before painting on fabric, craftsmen choose the colors from color samples. These samples are prepared using the fabric colors. The most important elements in this process are the experience and sensitivity of craftsmen. Painting. Colors are selected from various dyes, and the patterns are painted with brushes of different sizes. Patterns are beautifully painted and completed. The dyes are prepared from samples of colors chosen carefully. The inner parts of the designs are dyed with brushes. It begins with light colors and finishes with dark colors. Brushes of different sizes and shapes are used to create special effects such as gradation. This is the most important process of Yuzen dyeing. Masking. Before painting the background, the pattern is covered with rice starch to prevent it from seeping into other areas. Background painting. The background color is painted on the cloth with a big brush. Dyes are painted quickly and evenly on the whole cloth. In most cases, the fabric is fully dyed. Because this process involves the largest surface of the fabric, it is also considered one of the most important in creating yuzen. Washing. Starch, chemicals, and unstable dyes are washed off in running water. This process used to be carried out in the Kamo River in Kyoto. Now the cloth is washed in well-equipped workshops. gold placing. Using various techniques, gold is added to parts of the pattern to make the Yuzen cloth more gorgeous. Leaf or gold powder is used to make the fabric Yuzen more elegant. Gold powder prepared from gold leaf is applied on the specific parts of kimono. Embroidery. Some cloth is embroidered with gold and silver thread. Now the Yuzen kimono has attained its majestic and gorgeous state. Finish. Once the fine line patterns are dyed, the veins of the leaves are drawn in gold paint. Using blushes, another type of gold paint is applied to patterns of ivy and leaves. Kyoto Yuzen dyeing is an art of various high technique. Sensho is a master craftsman and kimono producer. We supervise craftsmen and the process of making kimono with a well-honed sense of beauty. We create patterns, designs, and colors, and also supervise the whole process of producing kimono. This technique was established in Kyoto during the Edo period, when merchant culture flourished. To represent modern kimono culture, which has been handed down from generation to generation, and work as an opinion leader, Sensho is playing an essential role, not just in kimono industry, but in fabric industry. We are determined to succeed the culture and skill which are still alive in Kyoto to the next generation.